Hi Capricorn, welcome to Lightsageintuitive, or welcome back if you're one of my returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. It means the world to me. I'm going to be doing a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm going to start with some oracle cards and then we'll get into the tarot. Keep in mind this is a general reading. I will talk about whatever I see, but I'm not looking for anything specific. Okay, what do we have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh, really quickly, I am giving away, yesterday was my birthday, I am giving away a free personal tarot reading. If you are interested in being entered to win that, all you have to do is either already be a subscriber or subscribe and leave a comment below letting me know that you're interested in winning the free tarot reading, and I will enter you in the drawing. Okay, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn? What's going on, guys? What are you working through? What guidance do you need? What do we have for Capricorn? Nine of Hearts. This is like the Nine of Cups, but it's a card number 37, which comes down to a 10, which is like the 10 of Cups. A lot of emotion. I feel like you could have figured out how to fill your own cup, or there's a lot of love pouring in on you right now, wish fulfillment, or that's what's on your mind. Evolution, change, climate change, transformation, card number 45, another 9. I feel like you have been going through a huge transformation. I feel like this could be, timing is fluid, so this could have happened, be happening, or going to happen. But I do feel like for you that this was in the past. You have gone through a huge, huge transformation, discovered a lot of things about yourself, gone through a lot of change, recognizing what it is that's your happiness, what makes you feel emotionally fulfilled, and how you have not been getting that in your life. And you are working on taking the steps to make your life an emotionally fulfilling and bountiful, beautiful thing that you know and feel it can be. Let's see, let's get one more card. What else do we have for Capricorn, please? One more card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're almost there. Okay. Apprehension. Moving out into the world, doubt, and fear. Again, a number 9. So you have 2 9s, a 34 or a 10, which comes out to, a 37, which comes out to a 10, but it's the 9 of Hearts. So I feel like that message is you're at the 9, you're at the end, you're at wish fulfillment, and you are moving into the 10. But right now you're still working through this growth, this transformation, figuring out how to transform this in your life into this 10 of Cups. You know it's time, you feel the need, you see it in front of you, you feel the potential right there, but you're apprehensive, you have some anxiety, you're a little bit afraid of this change. It's big. I feel like, especially as I look at this person in this card, this evolution, this transformation has been a huge change for you, a huge awakening and realization. And so much of it has been beneath the surface, really digging deep into your subconscious, your childhood wounds, those things that trigger you, those ways that you have settled, really, really working through that. And you are beginning to emerge above ground here with this and come out into the world to make these changes manifest in your life. It's very new. I feel like you are naked and exposed, like you have no defenses right now, and it's scary for you. Let's take a look at the tarot and see what the cards have to say for you. What do we have for Capricorn, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What does Capricorn need to know? How can we help them with this transformation, this growth? Okay. 2 of Swords, a decision. There's a choice that has to be made. I feel like also It's like you've done the work, you've figured it out, you've already gone within. This is retreat, shutting out the outside world to really find your truth, to go deep within and figure out what it is that you want, what your choice is. You want this happiness. I feel like you have figured this out. You want this happiness. You're feeling vulnerable and you are at this precipice right now, knowing what choice it is you want to make, afraid to step forward because it's scary. It leaves you vulnerable. I feel like you know what you want, you know what you have to do. You're in this position, gathering your strength and centering yourself because you know making this choice and moving forward is going to be an all new experience. It's going to be scary and exciting, but scary. And you definitely feel like you're going to be vulnerable, exposed, laid open, and completely bare. And it's really scary. So you're still kind of hanging out here in this energy of, do I do it? Do I move? Do I do this? Do I move forward? Do I do it? You will figure out when and how, but you've come too far to go back. You know, whatever choice you make, however you make this change, you can't go back to where you were. You've already had these realizations, these discoveries. You know that there have been things that have not been serving you, things that have not been satisfying, things that have not filled your cup, and you know that this is what you want, what you need, what you're deserving of, and you have to make this change. So you have to figure out a way. Just baby steps. Just take baby steps. You'll get stronger. You will. If you're brand new right now, you've just been reborn, emerging from this. And it is fresh, and it is raw, and it is beautiful. And it is scary. What else do we have for Capricorn? What other guidance can we give them regarding this? That's way too many cards. But there's something coming. I feel that. What guidance can we give to Capricorn, please? What guidance do you have, Spirit, for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Six of Cups. It's very emotional. I feel like there's one person in particular that you are reminiscing about, thinking about, but I also think as you've gone through this process, you've really looked back over your life at all of the relationships in your life, the ones that have been loyal, the ones that have been lost, all of the relationships that have led to your understanding of connection and relationship and emotions, really doing a deep dive, looking at the patterns that you have continued to repeat, the roles that you have played. And I feel like also there's someone in particular that it could be, there could be issues around your children as well. If you have children, there could be something going on with children. I don't usually say that with this card, but it is here. But I feel like you've also been looking at your life and the growth that you have made, what you learned about relationships early on, about connections, about emotional connections, how you have walked through your life with this and where you are right now, what your perception is of that. I feel like that's really been what your deep dive and evolution has been about, is looking at the connections and relationships, how you love, what you learned love was as a child, how you learned to show love, how you learned love was giving, how you felt you were worthy or not worthy of it based on the experiences that you had, and figuring out your truth. Let me tell you right now, and I hope that you know this, you are deserving of love. And you are, hold on. You are deserving of love. You are worthy of love. And you are capable of love, of a true, pure love. And you are going to figure out the way to make this happen, the way to heal your wounds, to prevent these patterns from the past. This is where you are. Okay. I also feel like there is someone in particular, that's who this choice is about, or a situation, could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a soulmate, a love relationship, a romantic. It could be any of those things. So take this however this resonates for you. But there is one person in particular, someone from your past, someone either from a past life or from this life that you have had a very tender, loyal, loving connection with. and they have been heavily on your mind. Just you've been reminiscing about them a lot. I feel like there is a choice you have to move forward towards this or not. I feel like you are definitely going to move forward towards this. We have the Chariot card of Cancer. It doesn't have to be. Chariot is about balancing the light and the dark within. That's part of what this process has been for you, to go within and balance those forces within yourself. When you have discovered or found that balance, you will go charging forward very quickly. This is very quick movement forward. Can be travel if there's a distance between you, or it could just be the taking the action to begin moving forward. But we have two cards of quick movement forward. Knight of Swords is there's fast movement. And this could be your choice. You're trying to choose. Do you make this movement? You want to. I see it here. There's so much energy trying to move forward quickly. But this is quick movement forward, charging forward to communicate. There's something that you want to communicate, and you really, really want to. I feel like you are having a hard time holding yourself back from this communication. I feel like you feel it pulling you, pushing you. It's heavily on your mind. Next card out is the Sun. So there's definitely healing, clarity. You're healing. There's healing, there's clarity, there's truth. I feel like your things are starting to look up for you. I feel like you've been in the darkness and the sun is coming out. Like you're understanding, you're seeing this for what it is and what it means to you. We have the King of Pentacles. This is the card of Taurus. It does not have to be. I feel like this is you, male or female, it doesn't matter. It is a masculine energy, but we all have feminine and masculine energy within us. I feel like it's twofold. I feel like, one, this is you. This is where you are. This is you realizing your worth, your value, your capability, what you have to offer, what you want out of life, what makes you happy, how to get that, knowing that you can provide that for yourself. And really healing this energy within you, this strength, this quiet confidence that this King of Pentacles has. I also feel like this could be this person who's on your mind. It could be, doesn't have to be a man, but like I said, it is masculine energy. Could be a father that you need to heal something with, a fatherly figure, someone who you see that way, or just as your person. It could be a woman even, but someone who's very confident, very earthy, very grounded and stable, very warm, very loyal. We have the dog here, and again the dog here. Very loyal companion. That's how you see your person. I feel like that might be how they see you, or how you're beginning to see yourself. And I feel like that dog and that concept of loyal companion, again, is just reaffirming that there is loyalty here. There's a companionship, a friendship that runs deep, very deep. What else do you have for Capricorn, please? Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. So Seven of Swords, I'm just going to tell you what I see here in these cards. I feel like, Four of Cups can be about dissatisfaction, ennui, just boredom, not content with your life. Like you appear to have it all, but there's something that you just feel is missing, but you're so focused on what has not been satisfying that you're not even seeing this divine cup being offered to you. Or you're just thinking, do I really want that? And I can't get over all of the color and the rainbow and the brightness in this one cup that are also here in these cards. Whereas the rest of the card is a little more dull. And I think that's it. I feel like you're recognizing that this connection with this person, this relationship, this emotion that you share with them is so vibrant and full of life and just feels like a spiritual gift. And it pales in comparison to what you're sitting here looking at in your life the way that it is currently. I feel like this Seven of Swords, I feel like you you know that this is a divine cup. You know, I think that you want to offer that cup. I feel like you're trying to figure out, because this can be strategic planning. I feel like you're trying to figure out how to move towards this cup and accept this, to make yourself vulnerable enough to expose yourself and acknowledge or communicate your feelings to this person about this cup. But I feel like there are things in your life, responsibilities, other things that you have going on that you're having to look at, because to move towards this cup means that there are going to be things that are going to have to be left behind, and you're trying to figure out what has to be left behind and what you can take with you, to move towards this. I think right now you're just trying to figure that out. Can you do it? Is it possible? I feel like you're kind of, it's going to be hard, and I think you know that, and you're kind of sitting here in this place of, can I do this? Is it worth it? Is it going to be more of the same? Is this really what I think it is? We have the Hierophant. I feel this is very spiritual for you. I do feel like this is a soul connection. I feel like no matter what happens going forward, this person has come into your life or back into your life in order to trigger. I'm sure there were triggers. I don't know why I'm getting that. But in order to facilitate your growth, your forward movement, to allow you to enlighten, to get clarity, to get understanding, to do the healing that you need to do for your soul to reach its true potential. I feel like no matter what comes out of this, there was definitely a destiny that this person come in back into your life to trigger this spiritual growth for you, to set you on your path to your personal enlightenment. Nine of Pentacles. Because you had to go through that. And we have the 9 again, all the 9s. I feel like you're here right now. You're feeling, like I said, very vulnerable and exposed. Like newly born, like you don't have your legs yet to get up and walk. They're too shaky. You're still getting your bearings. And you will continue this path to enlightenment. You're growing, you're evolving, you're developing. You've done a lot of work and growth and spiritual development, and you will continue to. But when you're able to stand up, when you're finally able to get your bearings and have your legs, and take those steps, this is the single lady card, and you could have to become single, you could already be single, or you could be in a committed relationship, and it's not about being single at all, but about your independence. Within that, we all bring ourselves to a connection and create something together. And I feel like you are discovering through this process your independence, your confidence, your value, your self-worth. This is the miniature Empress card in the Minor Arcana, this 9 of Pentacles. This is someone who's very confident, capable, someone who's generous and warm and nurturing. And this woman in this card knows that she's got the ability to take this pentacle, to plant it, and to grow it into an abundant harvest. And I think you are realizing through all of this work that you've done that this is truly who you are, that you are this abundant person, that you are capable. You do see your value and your self-worth. I feel like this has been a very healing process for you. I don't think you even realized before this began that you weren't in this position, but you have grown to this. Cards, but we'll take them. The Empress, wow, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so yes, Capricorn, whatever it is you decide to do, your ultimate next step, your outcome is the Empress. You are leveling up. You are moving from apprentice to master. And like I said, this is the mini Empress card. Here you have the Empress. You are abundant and nurturing and capable of being strong, being soft. I feel like you are going to give birth to something, either actually a child, not, if that's not the case, there's an idea, a project, something that's important to you. You feel like it is your world and you are protecting this and nurturing this. And you're going to give birth to this. And I feel like this situation may be what's coming to be, but I really also feel no matter what that situation is, this is also about you. It's about you and your growth. And I feel like you are giving birth to yourself, to your new life, to this world that you see for yourself, and you are creating it. And intuitively, you have understood that this has been for your growth. Intuitively, you have understood, and you now understand exactly who you are, what you want, what your purpose is, and how to get it. You're on this path to this new life. Whatever, you have all of the potential before you. You have the ability. You have this I can't talk. You have this. It's like she picked this pentacle here. I see that big one. She picked this pentacle, and here you are as the Page of Pentacles with this pentacle that you want to plant, to grow to fruition, to give birth to. And intuitively, you have to step out on a new journey, a new path. There's a new beginning here with this Page of Pentacles. You're on a path of continued self-discovery. You're on a path for new experiences in life. And you're on a path to plant this pentacle. You're not quite ready to plant it yet because you're not sure where the perfect spot is, but you're on the path, that moment where you're going to step forward in your journey, charging out into the world to find the perfect place to plant this pentacle and to grow your dreams to fruition. Very steady, determined energy, or I guess I should say the Knights are steady and determined. The Page of Pentacles, it's a new energy. It is this young energy, this new beginning for you. I feel like here you stand now, confident, finally able to stand up and walk forward, and you are ready to walk forward and plant your pinnacle to create the life that you want and that you know is for you. And it's an exciting process. The pages, it's an exciting new energy. But it's earthy and it's grounded and it's stable. It is going to be a slow process, but I think you're okay with that. I think you're not afraid to take the time. You're not in a rush. I mean, you are in a rush to come communicate to this person. But here, planting this pentacle, you're not in a rush. You know it takes time. You know that it takes the necessary cycles of the seasons, and you're willing to do that. But you are emerging an absolutely amazing, strong, intuitive, really, truly in touch with your feminine energy, your nurturing, your healing abilities. Just really ready to move forward. I love it. This is a good energy for you. It is I feel like it's you're in kind of an in-between phase right now. You have done the healing. It's going to continue as well, but you're just in that moment kind of just catching your breath because you know there's going to be a big push, a big, big, quick shift and push and movement forward as soon as you take those steps. So you're just kind of catching your breath and getting yourself together before you take these steps, before you do this quick push. Wow. All right, I'm going to grab a couple of cards from the universe for you, just some messages to leave you with, whatever guidance the universe feels you might need to hear. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. It's like you planted this pinnacle, this tree that's your life, and you see this pentacle here that you want, this one that is thriving, this one after you've let go of all of this and discovered and grown and released. And there's one that you see as very fruitful and you want to go off and plant it. And you're figuring out how to do that. You're using your intuition. You're using your knowledge. You're using your inner reserves. You're working on planting this because you know it can be fruitful. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Okay. I feel like that's actually where you've been, what you've been doing. You've been looking at your fear, you've been acknowledging it, you've been working through why you have certain fears, why, which ones are based on illusions and which ones are based on potential pitfalls. You're just really trying to do that deep dive, but you're no longer afraid of your fear. You're looking at it, you're evaluating, and you're using it as a tool for growth. Wow. All right, Capricorn. I hope this resonated for you, and if so, I hope it helped. If you could hit the thumbs up, the bell icon, leave a comment, any of those things help my channel grow, and I depend on you guys for that. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. I love spending time with you guys. I hope I see you again. Until next time, love and light.